Speed.
What's the best thing about being a volunteer firefighter?
Helping those in the community that you would normally never get a chance to meet, and when they need your help, you're there.
What's it like in the station? You get along with the other guys?
Yeah, there's a lot of great camaraderie. There's always friends to help you move stuff or work together on things. If you ever need something, there are always guys to help you out.
We're getting that interference again.
Seriously?
It's not. Change the batteries again. Okay, camera speed.
What's been your most exciting call you've been on?
Most exciting would be an apartment fire in a flood, where we had to rescue multiple people from a burning building in chest deep water.
Wow. Sure. That sounds exciting. How about most gratifying? You saved somebody, saved its property, saved a pet, kind of thing.
Last year, I responded along with an engine crew to a cardiac arrest patient, and we got there in time, and he survived with no complications. So that's pretty rewarding.
Great. How about the most dangerous call? Would that be the first one, or is there a different one?
No, the most dangerous call, I was working on the roof, ventilating, and due to the ice, because it was in the winter, footing was really dangerous, and with the dark, you can't see where necessarily where you're going, and I almost fell off the roof.
Yeah. Let's take the beginning of that one again. There was some camera rustle. Stand by.
Tell us about your most dangerous call.
Working on an apartment fire roof in the dark in the winter, where conditions are very icy and slippery, and footing is not very sure, and you lose your balance very easily.
Tell us about the other firefighters. Do you look up to them? Do you feel like a real bond to them? Kind of thing?
Yeah, throughout my years of service, I've met a lot of people that I've older and even younger that have really been good people to work with, and I give them a lot of respect for all the stuff that they do. They've taught me, and we've worked together on the fire ground and in training classes.
Do you ever get people appreciating what you do, like the public coming to you and saying stuff?
Yeah. Ironically enough, I just had a fire call a couple weeks ago on my own street at a neighbor that I've never met before, and they told me that night before they even knew who I was how grateful they are for us to come, and even though they didn't want to bother us, but they're very grateful.
Great. Tell us why you joined the fire department originally.
When I was a kid, I always saw the trucks running down the streets, and I think every child loves fire trucks, and when I became of age, I decided to join and see what it was all about, and I really got the bug, and I've been here for 17 years.
Okay, so turn towards the camera and say your first name and tell them how long you've been a firefighter.
And if you can tilt your camera back, your helmet back just a little bit more.
Yeah. So say your first name, and I've been a firefighter for 17 years. Go ahead.
I'm Steve, and I've been a fireman for 17 years.
I think firefighter probably right.
Okay.
Ready? Looking right at the camera and action.
I'm Steve, and I've been a
Yep. One more time. Ready and action.
I'm Steve, and I've been a firefighter for 17 years.
Great. Because I think we're interviewing two actual female firefighters.
They're still firemen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
They're still firemen.
Yeah, so you can say your first name, and you say I've been a firefighter for.
Right.
Okay. Camera speed.
Go ahead.
I'm Steve, and I've been a firefighter for 17 years.
Take one step to your left. Sorry, split the difference. One more step, like half step to your right. Sorry, one more half step. There you go, and let's get that line once more.
Looking right at the camera and action.
I'm Steve, and I've been a firefighter for 17 years.
Perfect.
Great. Looking right at me.
Yeah, no, we're all volunteer. There is a lot of incentives that the fire company gives you to try to keep and retain membership, but it's all for free. We don't take any money.
So can you say a line, something like, a lot of people don't realize that we're all just volunteers, something like that? Ready?
A lot of people come to our carnivals or our fire prevention open houses, and they don't realize that we're all volunteers, and they're very surprised when they realize that we're not paid.
Shorter though. One more time. Ready? Looking ready to me, and action.
A lot of people can't believe that we do this for free, that we're just volunteers and we're not paid.
Good. Do you ever, do you think you have friends out of this that you'll have for a lifetime?
Yeah, I have one of my best friends I've known since I met him in the fire service, and that's how I've known him. I've been the best man at his wedding, and we've been very good friends.
Make it a little shorter, something like, you make friends for a lifetime, something like that. Ready, and action.
Yeah, you make friends for a lifetime.
Good.
I want to take the
Pretty briefly, tell us, people don't oftentimes realize that you guys don't get paid for this.
Oftentimes people don't believe that we're volunteers, we do this for free, and we don't get paid.
Okay.
Short enough?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're good. We're
That's
done.
it.
Sweet.
Excellent. Camera speed.
Tell us why you joined the fire department.
Joined the fire company because my father was a founding member of this fire company. I grew up in it. I've been coming here for the last 30 years, and I enjoy the fire company.
Great. What's the best thing about being a firefighter?
The camaraderie, the friendships, the lifelong skills I've learned. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy giving back to the community.
Okay. Take that first one again.
All right. What's the best thing about being a firefighter?
Best thing about being a firefighter is the camaraderie, the friendships I found, the lifelong skills I've learned.
Great. Does the fire service need only like young athletic guys, or does it need everybody?
Needs everybody. We could use lawyers, doctors, professional people, and the young firefighters to go into burning buildings. But the fire company is a business. It needs all aspects of everybody in the community to help.
What's been your most interesting fire call you've ever been on?
Most interesting fire. I'd have to say I was at a large fire here in Wrightstown Township at the Anchor Inn. It was a very big fire there. I had a lot of fun. I say fun, but it was fulfilling putting it out. And
let's run that one again. What's been your most exciting, interesting fire?
There was a fire here in Wrightstown Township I was at. It was an Anchor Inn fire. It was enjoyable. Got to go inside. It was fulfilling because we got to put the fire out. It felt rewarding to put it out.
He's wearing sunglasses, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Still rolling. Yep. Tell us about the other guys in the fire department at the station. You guys get along all right?
I get along great with all the guys at the firehouse, the young and the old. Right now, in the 30 years I've been in the station, I've transitioned from being one of the young guys to being one of the old guys now. It's rewarding now to show, to teach the young guys now, and it's enjoyable.
Okay. How does it feel? Like, do you ever have people coming, just up to you and thanking you for the work you've done? Is it gratifying that way?
Yes, residents of the community come up all the time. They know me as a member of the fire department. I see them all the time in the community from the things that I do at the firehouse, and they come up to me regularly as a member of the fire department and thank all of us for being there.
Okay. What's been your have you ever actually saved a person or a pet or important property for someone?
Yes, I had the honor of saving someone's life doing CPR, and it was very rewarding to do that.
Great. Do you ever recommend volunteering to other people?
Yes, it's very rewarding. You give back to your community. It's the skills you gain out of it, the life skills you gain out of it are very good. I think it's a very good thing to do. The camaraderie you get, it's very enjoyable.
Okay, let's take that one again for audio.
I forget what the question was I asked. Was that recommend volunteering to other people?
I would recommend volunteering to everybody. It's very good. It's rewarding. You give back to the community. The life skills you learn are very good. The camaraderie is a lot of fun. You gain a lot of new friends. It's very rewarding.
Great. Now you turn to the camera, say your first name, and tell us how long you've been serving.
My name is Robert K. Sr. I've been a member in volunteer fire service for 30 years in Upper Makefield.
Great. One more time. Use a little bubble there. Same thing. Ready and action.
My name is Robert K. Sr. I'm a member of the Upper Makefield Fire Company. I've been a member there for 30 years.
Great. Cool.
Take another little baby step to your right.
So the question everybody's been
Stand by. I gotta change for exposure.
question that everybody's going to be wondering is, why is your fire engine green?
Why is our fire engine green? When our fire company started, we purchased our apparatus from different companies, and the one company we purchased it from, the truck was green, and honestly at that time we didn't have the money to paint it, and at that time we all liked the color, so we decided to keep it.
That's as good a reason as anybody has any. You guys, I guess what the bottom line is, you guys just do it for the money, right?
No, we don't do it for the money. We volunteer. We do it to give back to the community, and we do it because we enjoy doing it, and that's why we do it.
Good.
Can we take, let's do like one or two of those first questions again?
I joined the fire company because my father was a member of the fire company. He was a founding member of this fire company. I grew up knowing the fire company. I used to come up all the time as a kid, and I grew up into it. I've been a member now for 30 years, and my son is actually 11, and he'll be a member in a couple years. So I enjoy doing it. I enjoy giving back to the community. It's fun. I enjoy the camaraderie. I enjoy the life skills that I've learned, and now being a member for so long, I enjoy giving back to the younger members and teaching them the things that I've learned.
One more. Short one.
Well, you hear people you refer to firefighters as heroes. What do you feel about that?
Firefighters can be heroes sometimes. Yes, they are heroes. They do rescue people. They do save lives. They do save property. But they are everyday people too.
Okay.
And
so I like that one line where you're saying they save lives. But don't say, make it like firefighters save people. Firefighters save lives. Firefighters do this instead of they. So just make it more about
Okay.
you guys specifically.
Okay.
Run it again. Ready? Talk about firefighters being heroes.
Yes, firefighters are heroes. They save lives. Firefighters save people. Firefighters save property. Yes, they are heroes.
Okay. Cool. Done.
Camera speed.
Tell us why you joined the fire service.
I joined the fire service because I've been fascinated all my life by the fire service. My dad was an associate member of a neighboring company. He didn't fight fires, he worked on the professional side. And a fire chief of our company was building an addition on my house, and he talked me into it, finally.
Okay. What's the best thing about being a firefighter?
Giving back. I really feel that each one of us should do something in the community. I like the giving back. I like, as been said before, the camaraderie and the family feel. I think that's important to me.
Great. You hear people talking about firefighters as heroes. What do you feel about that?
There are definitely firefighters who are heroes. There are some of us who like to think that we do a job, we like the job we do, we don't need to be called heroes to do our job, but I admire the men who do go inside, who have rescued people, and there are heroes among us for sure.
Hey
Hey, guys.
we need to keep that down. We need to keep everything down. And we gotta take that one again.
Hey Jeff, tell us about firefighters as heroes.
There are definitely heroes among us.
Yep, you gotta look at Dave.
Good, right at me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
There are definitely heroes among us. I know of some here today who have saved lives, have saved property, helped people in distress. Many of us in the fire service like to think of ourselves as just doing a job. We're happy to do it. We feel satisfied and rewarded for what we've done. But definitely there are heroes among us.
Great. Tell us about all the money you get out of it.
Oh, I get a lot of money out of it. I get a gas bill running back and forth to the firehouse. I get absolutely no pay. I'm a volunteer. I'm proud to be a volunteer.
You looked in the camera, but that's
I
actually
like
not
that.
bad.
That was
That's
like
fine.
very natural.
So you're
That
looking
was
right
great.
here. Stand by.
And camera speed.
Tell us about your most exciting call.
My most exciting call was going to a house fire, and I must tell you that I normally drive a tanker, a water supply truck, and I put my foot on the brakes and it didn't want to stop. That is about as exciting as it has to get when you have 60,000 pounds of truck and it doesn't want to stop.
Yeah, I can imagine. Tell us about the other guys in your station.
I'm very lucky at our station in that we have a wide range of people, both in age and experience. We have from a retired bank president, retired educators, to, as we used to say, we had a member that drove a garbage truck. So we had the full range of the community, but each one of them knew while they were there and did a good job. And I'm proud to be with them.
Great. Did you
Try and waste a little bit of that, Evan. Just a little bit.
do you, other members of your family are in the service?
Yes, all three of my children are nationally certified firefighters. Unfortunately, they are not currently serving in fire departments, as my two daughters have young children and my son is in an area where they have a paid department.
There was a little bit of noise in the background. Can you just keep it at the all three of my children are certified firefighters? Ready and action.
All three of my children are nationally certified firefighters who trained here in Bucks County, and unfortunately they are not currently serving with the fire
Don't
department.
even go that far. Who trained here in Bucks County and you're done.
Okay.
Okay, ready and action.
Yes, all three of my children are nationally certified firefighters who trained here in Bucks County.
Perfect, that's great. Tell us how long ago you joined the fire service and why you joined.
I'm a fairly new member of the fire service. I've joined last April, so it's been a year, a little over a year. I've joined because I've always had a great affinity for helping people. It's always just been something about myself, and I thought that firefighting would allow me to do that, to go into the community, help others at a time where they need you most.
Okay, let's stand by. Camera speeds. All right.
What's the best thing so far about being a firefighter?
The best thing about being a firefighter is
Pick that up again. We're getting some mic interference. Go ahead.
the best thing about being a firefighter is helping people during their biggest time of need.
Sorry.
Same old issue.
No. Okay, camera speed.
What's the best thing about being a firefighter?
The best thing about being a firefighter is helping people during.
Sorry, nope.
I don't think it's touching anything.
I don't think it's the.
Want me to grab the other one? I don't hear anything happening right now.
I know, but speak for me.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5.
don't hear it. I swear. What's the best thing about being a firefighter?
The best thing about being a firefighter.
What were you hearing?
You don't hear like that crackling?
No,
Sounds like mic or oscillation. Let me on the light.
That's good.
Oh, you know what, Evan? I'm looking right at you in the side of that truck. So can you come over here more? Keep coming, all the like in between these two cars.
That's I can do.
Okay, that's good.
Alright.
Okay, camera speed.
What's the best thing about being a firefighter?
The best thing about being a firefighter is being there for people in their biggest time of need. They're going through a big crisis, and being there and showing that you care is really gratifying.
No, we're still getting guess what my next question is.
Quiet, guys. We need quiet. Rolling audio. Thank you.
What's the best thing about being a firefighter?
The best thing about being a firefighter is being there for people in their biggest time of need. For me, that's probably one of the most biggest gratifying aspects of firefighting.
Are there any heroes in your department?
Plenty of heroes. Most of us don't want to be called heroes just because it's something we love to do, and we don't really consider ourselves heroes. But there's plenty in my department.
Great. Do fire departments only need like young guys to be in there? Or?
Fire departments need everyone. The camaraderie is unbelievable. It's great just sitting around and all the older guys telling you about the big fires and just how things were when they were younger. And it's really just a great experience. Friendships, it's just an unbelievable time. And I'm really happy that I joined the fire service.
Good end there. Do you have any interesting calls so far?
I haven't gotten my big fire yet, but definitely have some good extrications and plenty of alarm systems.
Yeah, I'm sure. Have you recommended volunteering to other people?
Oh, definitely. I recommend it to friends all the time, and it's really about wanting to help people. And if you want to help people, this job's great for you.
Great. Is it a good paying job?
No, I don't do it for the money, and I never would. I'm at the fire station almost every day of the week. I'm home from college, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Great. So look right in the camera and say your name and say how long you've been a firefighter, whether it's 3 months.
Okay. My name is Tyler Hubb, and I'm a firefighter at Upper Makefield Fire Company, and I've been a member for 1 year.
Okay. More steely.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Feet firmly apart.
All right.
And looking right there. Ready and action.
My name is Tyler Hubb, and I'm an Upper Makefield firefighter. Oh no. That's... Wait. Ready?
Stand by. Take 1 half step to your left. Sure. Look at me. Okay.
Ready and action.
My name is Tyler Hubb, and I'm a firefighter at Upper Makefield Fire Company. I've been a member for 1 year.
Great.
You kind of looked away at the very end of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Take one more time. Just keep
Okay.
looking
Right
until you're
there.
done.
Steely glare. Ready and action.
My name is Tyler Hubb, and I'm a firefighter at Upper Makefield Fire Company, and I've been a member for 1 year.
Great. Excellent. Done. Thank you. Yes.
And camera speed.
Tell us how you got into the service and how long you've been doing it.
I started in the fire service in 1978. It was something that I wanted to do to help the community. I got involved through the Boy Scouts. I really started to enjoy it a great deal. I wound up going to college for a fire protection related career.
What's the best thing that you found about being a firefighter?
The ability to help the community, to help other people. I've had an opportunity to save some lives and be involved in handling some very, very major incidents. And it's a great feeling to walk away and realize that you can make a difference.
Tell us how much your average firefighter gets paid and what other things they can get out of it, like scholarships.
All of our firefighters are volunteers. There are some benefits involved, some life insurance. For students, there are many scholarships involved in both the county, state, and national levels that can help them with their college education.
With the training that you get as a firefighter, does it help other parts of your life?
We get trained in a wide variety of different things. It's helped me deal with emergencies with my children. It's helped me help my neighbors in other cases. It enables us to deal with first aid situations, car accidents, all sorts of different things that we run into in our daily lives that if we can keep them small, we don't even have to call 911.
Very briefly, tell us about how many calls have you been on in your career?
In my career, I've been on close to 11,000 calls since 1978. Some are relatively minor, some have been very, very major. And again, it's a great feeling to be able to make a difference, to walk away from something and said, I helped save that life or I helped save that building.
Tell us about a person that you saved or an animal that you
Very recently, we had a gentleman drop in a barn in our coverage area of a cardiac arrest, and there were several bystanders that started CPR. We were able to respond quickly with an automated defibrillator and actually had the gentleman starting to breathe before the ambulance arrived.
How about rescue out of a building, like fire?
I've been involved in a number of rescues out of buildings over time. One in particular was a firefighter in a high-rise building where I served in a department previously, and it was a firefighter who had gone down, and we had to get him to a stair tower and out of the building, and he was flown by helicopter to a trauma unit and did recover. And being able to help a brother firefighter is what this business is all about.
Talking about that, what kind of relationship do you have with people in your station?
The folks in our station are a big family. We go through very good times. We've had some difficult times with one of our longtime members who died in a tragic accident that our members responded and were first on the scene to. But his memory lives on, and we're going to buy a fire safety training trailer to keep his memory forever in our community.
Can we take the beginning half of that again? It was when...
Sorry.
Just tell us about your relationship with other guys in the squad.
We have a family relationship with the people in the department. We've had a lot of new members, and they've come in and been welcomed in as part of the family.
Great. Do you have any relatives in the service?
I do not, although there are a number of folks with the same last name as mine from around the country that I've got a chance to meet that are firefighters elsewhere, and to our knowledge we have no relationship, but in today's world we're well connected.
If you're going to use a short sentence to say what you feel about your career in firefighting, what would it be?
This is the best job in the world. Do you need my name? And
yeah, actually, do you want to do the one where you're looking right at the camera saying your name and how many years you've been in service? Ready? Ready, and action.
My name is Greg Jakubowski. I am chief of the Lingahaken Fire Company, and I started my fire service career in 1978.